where we can make catalytic change?
It's a great question. I think that we're one situation away from blowing the whole thing open. I think we got really close with GameStop. I think what happened with Robinhood and all these other things and Citadel and all these guys shutting them down, they may have thwarted it for the meantime, but when this thing pops, it's going to be bigger than they ever thought. And they can delay it, but they can't stop the inevitable, in my opinion. And I think that, in terms of thinking about it in terms of time, I don't know what the time is, but it just takes one of these things to happen. And I think it will change the entire landscape. Um, and what's your guys' view on DRS?
So we support it, man. I mean, like we talk, we talk about it from time to time. People will come on at DRS, but a lot of us are, a lot of us have varying opinions. Some of us do DRS. Some just like to keep our stocks in brokerages, things like that. So, we never try to push DRS or anything like that because here, we always want people to be able to do whatever they want with their investment, whether that be DRS, sell, or day trade. We accept all all traders here at the PP show. But yeah, man, I support DRS. I understand what it does. It does put the shares in your name, and it's very important, versus a brokerage where they can lend out your shares 100 times over. So I understand the importance of it, but here we never really try to push any DRS or anything like that. We support it. We just want all traders to kind of just do whatever they want, with their money. Whether you day trade it, great. If you want to hold it for 5 years in a brokerage, great. If you want a DRS in your name, fantastic. But that's pretty much how it works. People in the chat here are saying PP audio. Yeah, I don't know whose audio is leaking there. Oh, it was Kevin. All right. We'll have Kevin just turn down a little bit there. It's like your AC or something there, Kevin. But yeah, Bill, that's kind of how we approach things. I think that DRS is important, but we obviously want people to be able to make up their own decisions. And some people DRS, some people don't. So, but we understand the importance of
it. Bill, could you share your opinion on DRS? Just for
My opinion is that myself included, everybody should be open-minded with it because we should not, in my opinion, we should not underestimate what executives and what some of the hedge funds and some of the certain actors on Wall Street the lengths that they will go to, especially if there is one ABC. And you I think pointed out well, which is like, okay, well, when is this all going to happen, or when is change actually going to happen? And I think the more that we can remove friction, and I don't know if DRS is friction, but we just need to I think we need to keep an open mind. And so I've gotten to know the process of DRSing, and I hear both sides of it. It is, these systems, they make archaic, whether it's DRS or otherwise, I think intentionally to make it more difficult. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's how I would answer it.
I think the biggest problem with most retail investors, especially in a situation like this, where, one sudden announcement, one sudden catalyst can change the entire landscape, that we don't want to be caught in transition. Myself personally, as an investor, I believe in the companies that I'm investing in. I want to DRS because I'm for the long play, because I believe in RC and other, CEOs that are really kind of like-minded in terms of ending this kind of crap that's going on in the market. But more my fear is, if I do it today and this catalyst happens within a couple of days, I'm stuck. I'm out of the loop, and I won't be able to obviously make, a quick return. Obviously, I've got a long play in it, but I think that's a majority of our fear, is that the timing is everything with DRS. And myself being in Canada, it could take a couple weeks just for me to get a DRS position, have my shares in my name. And it's like, if I do that now, I could miss out on a boat, so to speak. Although I do have the idea that, relatively soon, I'll probably, take a vast majority in DRS. But I think that's a general concern for most, is when do you do it? Because there's that transition period, because like you said, they've made it very difficult in order to get it done. On
purpose. There's a lot of money behind that. I mean,
yeah, of course. Yeah. I agree.
And I think also, like, if you look into who it is that's running, like who owns those companies or who they're affiliated with, it's kind of scary, at least for me. And so for me, I think that if someone, like, in my fantasy world, I'd imagine like the X app, having a DRS system that one was fast. And, because I would much rather trust Elon Musk rather than, I don't know what's going on in Australia and the people that own, AST or whatever. And
you mean you don't trust BlackRock?
Yeah, I just really don't. And but or through the GameStop app, if they also did some kind of whether it's cryptographic or not, like some kind of DRS system, like I would love that. But as for right now, just like, there's a lot of ways that they can, like, the stocks, they follow momentum. And so, they can kill momentum by a lot of different ways. And one is you for weeks, like AST was down or computer share was down and all this stuff. And so they can delay momentum and kill momentum when they want to kill it. And I just kind of want to know, I want to invest in a person I trust rather than just, hopefully this is a thing, hopefully DRS is a thing.
Yeah, DRS is great, man. You're taking the shares and they're going in your name. Real quick, we do have, so Kaz actually set